Estamos em live? Deixa eu ver. Som. Deixa eu ver. Som. Estamos em live. Vamos começar aqui o Red Dead Redemption 1. Eu tentei ligar o controle aqui, não consegui de jeito nenhum. Então vou jogar no mouse e teclado. Só que o microfone tá aqui do lado do teclado, então vai ficar vazando os cliques. Muito provavelmente. Mas aí já não é problema meu. Então vai ficar vazando os cliques. Muito provavelmente. Mas aí já não é problema meu. Então vai ficar vazando. Pronto. O áudio tá bom. Depois eu vou tentar arrumar o controle, que o controle não tá reconhecendo de jeito nenhum. Eu não sabia que tinha dificuldade não no Red Dead. Bom, o Undead é a DLC. Isso aqui não é modo de jogo não. Acho que eu vou jogar no normal, viu? Que esse jogo no extremo aqui, não sei não. Será? Vamos no normal, né? Não foi possível encontrar um jogo salvo. O que deseja fazer é criar um jogo novo. Oxi. Esse jogo usa salvamento automático. Beleza, bora. Primeira vez que eu vou jogar ele legendado. Quando eu jogava ele mais novo, ele era tudo em inglês. Aqui numa música aqui tem copyright. Ai, Jesus. O mais corrupto de todos aí. Edgar Ross. Oh, Bill Williamson. E já começou assim. Nossa senhora, eu tô hypado pro jogo. Eu amo esse jogo. Será que a gente veio de barco da onde? Até Blackwater. Será que eles estavam pro leste?
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear.
Não quer civilização
My dad's
não,
in
minha
this
amiga.
land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless any saint receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have order But I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Furo de roteiro estranho, né?
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor,
Aqui,
which is why he's
o
so
Red Dead 2
concerned
tem
with
aquele
cleaning up
maluco
the
lá que
state.
ele já voa com um balão de ar quente.
Yes.
His family
Só que
is
aquele cara
nothing but
morreu, né?
hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Armadillo. Nossa, essa cutscene inicial aqui já é boa demais. Agora deixa eu tentar mexer com o controle aqui. Não reconhece de jeito nenhum. Amém, jogar um jogo bom desse no nosso teclado, não acredito, velho. Bom, vamos lá, né? Antes, espera aí rapidinho, deixa eu só olhar um negócio aqui. Rapidinho. Beleza, tô de volta. Vamos começar a gameplay aqui. O gráfico tá bonito, hein? O cachaceiro. Caralho, a gravidade tá muito densa aí. Olha o tamanhozinho do mapa, meu irmão. Blackwater é aqui. E aí o mapa do 2 é tudo lá pra cima. Mais isso aqui tudo. Ai, como eu amo esse jogo, meu Deus.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Pacific Union Railroad,
My God. All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get it. ain't so sure about that. Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. Whoa there.
Ah, tem que spamar o shift pra correr.
Come on, easy up now. Slow it up now.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most rated back to. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Yeah, yeah. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Cara maluco.
Come on. Slow up. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Também o plano dele foi muito bom, né? Chegar lá sozinho e achar que faz milagre, né? Passou de morrer aí. E ele ainda conseguiu se arrastar um pouco, né? Porque ali ele já tá bem mais longe.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
E ele chegou
Bonnie
falando o nome
McFarlane.
dele.
Miss
De
Bonnie
Milton,
McFarlane.
meu amigo.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have.
É, esse chapéu aí não pode perder não, meu amigo.
And, what will you do now?
Now I'm
Chapéu
gonna
do Arthur.
take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Ah, esse jogo é bonito demais.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Yeah! Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa there! Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. Good shot. Nice shoot. That's it. Kill those little varmints.
Nossa, a paciência tá alta.
You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. That rabbits didn't stand a chance.
Eu achei um pouquinho a ciência aqui.
Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the range. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Come on.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Easy now.
Por esse jogo não tinha ritmado, não.
Let's go.
Shooting, Mr. Marston.
Gotcha. Down you come.
That coyote won't be back. Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Tá. Beleza, pode pegar munição. Todos os trajes bloqueados. Eu acho que eu tenho que dormir, né? Que a missão ela só pode pegar de manhã. Acho que tem um negócio assim, sei lá. Bom, não vou salvar não. Só pro tempo passar. Tem como eu ver os tutoriais. Não.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
A gente vai postar uma corrida aqui. Será que a gente é obrigado a ganhar?
Whoa! On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come! Let's go! Should I wait for you to catch up?
This is gonna be close.
Follow me!
Come on, boys.
Come on!
I have got you now. See you at the finish line.
Yeah!
I thought you said you could ride. You're not as bad as I thought you'd be.
Let's go! Go!
You got problems with your spurs?
Why don't I lead the way? Come on. Are you saving the best for last? Would you like me to slow down? Yeah. Come on. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Mr. McFarland. Come on. How you doing back there? Let's go.
Whoa there.
O galo.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Hey there. How do you do? Hello, I'm Felix Middleton.
I've never known a place to live up to its name.
O que é isso? Nossa, eu ia correndo. Eu ia correndo, ainda bem que eu olhei no mapa. Então vamos fazer essa missão logo. Como é que chama o cavalo? Tá.
Yeah.
Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Mas eu acho que é porque o jogo tá no low, né? Tá no médio, sei lá. Cadê? Eu sei lá. Ah, mas o jogo tá bom. Essa renderização tá estranha.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Hello there.
Here I am.
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
How are you, mister?
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Much obliged.
I don't believe in any of this buried treasure at Rio del Lobo nonsense.
Tá. O acampamento para dar o fast travel.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do.
Eu buguei os NPC ali.
Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Ela tá bugada. Comprar ou alugar propriedades.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and find.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
Who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. The way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Hello. Walton's our man. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Howdy.
Yeah.
Walton's as bad as you say he is. Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Slow down!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Put it in me. Come on. Put it in me.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate.
How did you idiots survive this long?
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you.
Eu acho que as armas desse jogo não tem bullet drop. Porque o jogo é antigo, essa mecânica é de jogo recente.
Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we.
O cara tira muito fácil.
You couldn't hit a bull's ass with a bag full of banjos.
You're making a big mistake, friend!
Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive.
Damn you!
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
Someone might as well have this.
O jogo ensinou a dar o fast travel. Vamos ver aqui. Vamos ver se é rápido mesmo esse fast travel. Ou se o jogo vai crashar. É rápido. É. Então vale a pena. Os bandidos. De herói aqui. Mas eu morri por uma causa nobre, né? Caramba. Nossa, olha onde eu spawnei. Não dá pra jogar poker aqui. Só que eu não vou não, porque se eu pegar pra jogar poker aqui eu vou ficar mais de hora. Vamos fazer missão. Agora o que eu vou jogar um pokerzinho aqui offline é brincadeira.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her... Well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read. Taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Essas missões de tocar o pasto são terríveis, velho. Meu Deus. Essa aqui é de boa. Vai ter outra mais pra frente que é chovendo.
Let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd
A missão
cattle.
mais difícil do jogo.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Easy now.
Nice job, Mr. Marston. He's got it. That's it. Stay behind them, Mr. Marston.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Vou pegar a velocidade certa aqui, vai ser difícil.
Get right at them. Drive them this way. Giddy up.
Come on. Yeah.
Keep going, Mr. Marston.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Começou o desafio agora. Não, essa vaca tá indo pro outro lado.
Sweep back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight. You stick with the main herd. I'll round these stragglers up for you.
Ai, como que eu vou...
Let's go.
Ela mesmo tá roubando a vaca.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Acabou a missão. Deixa eu só largar as vacas aqui.
Come on. Come on.
É, tem hora pra fazer a missão. E o relógio só dá pra ver aqui. Ah, é agora.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters. Cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
Muito foda ele ter falado da varíola, porque no Red Dead 2, se você for em armadilho, a cidade tá em quarentena por causa da varíola.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret it sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eye.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Rope one of them for me, Marston!
Easy now.
You gonna use that rope or not?
Come on.
Hold tight. Coming to help you.
Steady on that grip!
Don't leave much, Mr. Marston. Lean into it.
Nearly there.
Take it slow now.
That's it! Don't
Easy
give up!
there.
Let's see it,
You're
boy.
doing fine!
You're
Come
mine
on,
now.
then, cowboy.
You'll have this in no time!
Come on, let's go. Come
Look
on.
at the
Dust
mighty
yourself off,
horse
boy.
wrangler go!
A câmera tá
Come on,
muito
boy.
estranha. Corre não.
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso.
Go. Come on. Relax.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Come on, baby. Calm down.
Try not to spook him too much!
Whoa. Relax now. Relax now. Nearly there. I'm in trouble here.
Eu não aprendi a mecânica não. Volta aqui. Esse cavalo, mano.
Pull that damn rope, let's go.
Bora. Terceira.
Don't let it bust you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it.
That's it. Here we go. It's all right. Almost got you. God
Juro que eu
damn
não
it.
entendi a mecânica.
Ass over detail.
Juro que eu não entendi. Porque, tipo, a câmera ela vira de frente. Então eu tenho que apertar invertido. Pelo que eu entendi.
Let's go.
Vou tentar domar outro cavalo. Aquele ali que tá bugado. Tá bugado, não sou eu, sou burro. Esse aqui vai ser de pior.
Now hold on to it.
I got you now. I got you. Oh, shit! Ah!
Yeah, fun yet?
Come on, boy.
Chegamos na missão mais difícil do jogo aqui.
Come on. Hold on, Marston. Don't lose him. Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean in.
Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Calm it down.
Juro que eu não entendi essa mecânica.
Steady. Yeah. There you go.
Look at that. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch.
Eu não tenho que domar o cavalo no jogo. Porque
You can get another one.
eu tenho que domar o...
Whoa there. One of them. Keep a good hold on him. That's it. Lead with him. Easy.
Whoa there.
Bugando a câmera, meu Deus. Não tô ouvindo nada.
Relax now. Oh, this ain't good.
Você procura aqui, não?
There you go.
Look at that. You're a natural. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Giddy up! Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Stay with the horses. I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
I'll see you there, miss.
A estratégia aqui é a mesma, né? Conduzir eles.
Yeah. Whoa. Let's go.
Eles estão do outro lado.
Come on. Let's go.
Vai se dividir na pior coisa.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Let's go. Come.
Lembra tudo de novo. Você tá vendo mudança não? Que isso? Esquiva.
Go. Relax now. You're mine now. Easy there. Come on, baby. Calm down. Oh, shit!
esse aqui não, meu Deus.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Mas é meu outro.
Yeah!
Eu fiquei com os dois. Eu acho que eu consigo trocar o cavalo. Não. Deixa eu ver aqui. Vamos ao fast travel. E vamos lá para o acampamento. Para o acampamento. Para o rancho. Eu acho que é esse.
Come on, let's go! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss, I got most of the horses secure and the chicken.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Come on. Come on.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there's conspiring against me. Are you a religious man? Hurry, Mr. Marston! The storm's getting worse! Easy now. Don't ride off. It's closing in fast. We have two herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there.
Yeah.
This is getting nasty. It's getting harder to see anything.
Come on. Go!
Are you gonna help me with these stragglers? The weather's getting ugly.
Come on!
All right, let's get him back to the ranch before anything else happens.
Yeah!
Come on, boys. Don't give up now. We're nearly there. Come on. You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
Come on!
E aqui... Eu acho que eu não posso usar. Eu tô perto da cidade, não.
731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I've just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. Not far now. Eyes open, boys. Ooh, now. Everybody dismount and follow me. Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not,
My ears, Marshal.
look out! Look out! Stay close! My God! Let's clear out Pike Basin once and for all! Good shooting, boy!
More like that, Marston did. But we're done
Let's
for.
split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
Vou pela direita.
Let's go, Marston. Get a move on.
Me and you get it, Marston. Let's hope this goes as well as last time.
Proteja o delegado. Então,
Look out! There's two behind that rock.
tem bullet dropzinho. Achei que não ia ter.
You better surrender. You hear?
Just drop the gun! It ain't worth it!
Looks like we got him. Let's move on. Stick with me.
Pouquinho mais pra direita.
Look, the deputies are making progress. What the hell? Eyes up! We ain't finished yet.
Friend, you got a yellow streak a mile wide.
There he is. Put down your guns and surrender. Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
Caramba, eu troquei de ombro. Como é que eu
Get
distoro?
to that camp. Blast them, boy. Surrender, or I'll kill you all. I see him.
I don't want to die out here.
Steady now. Don't leave yourself open.
Just run off home.
Caramba, a mira tá muito errada.
Come on, give them hell.
Tô tentando atirar ali no negócio que ele explode.
There's one more for the vultures. Good shooting, Marston. Looks like there's some ammunition lying about if you need it. I'll meet you up on the ridge.
Just a little something for my troubles.
Let's go, Marston. We gotta keep moving. Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Eyes up! Snipers! Christ alive!
Eu não tô nem vendo o cara, pô. Tiro não
That bastard
pega.
won't be rustling no more. Stay with me! Come on, let's get to the rest of the boys.
You want to stop doing that? It's over, friend.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
Watch out for Mr. Dalton's cabin. I paint you shallow without a reach, boy.
Good shooting, boy. Nice shot. There's one more for the vultures.
Essa arma tá muito descalibrada aqui.
Let's get these guns finished. shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hustlers.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Forgive me, friend.
Olha o meu cavalo. Bugadaço. Fazer mais uma missão. Vamos ver agora. Com fome. Mais uma missãozinha aqui encerrada. Vamos assistir. Esse lugar aqui é um labirinto. Eu tô indo pro lado errado. Então eu vou... Acho que eu vou dar um TP pra armadilha. Não posso. Então vamos voltar. A sonora do Red Dead é tão boa.
Whoa there. Come on.
Acho que o jogo me passou. Vou fazer essa foda, né? Considerando que eu tô lá em cima. Ah, tem um caminho aqui. Tinha nem visto. Não consegui resgatar o refém.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Pior que até aqui tá bem de boa de jogar no mouse teclado. Eu achei que ia tá ruim. Vou ficar apertando shift pra correr ruim. Os inimigos papoca de bala mesmo.
What you got on you, friend?
Come on.
Esse cavalo não é meu.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough.
I'm finished. Done for. Just sit up straight, will you?
Head for Armadillo, friend. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Pollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are. My God! They've come back to finish me off! And I love it! God, stick to the road! Please! Let's keep moving! Please! There's no time to lose! We must hurry! Come on, don't stop! push on to Armadillo!
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die!
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They seemed a man in a well-cut suit and this happened.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. We're never gonna make it with one horse. Make sure you stay on the road. I don't know how much I can take right now.
Leave the driving to me. I'll go as easy as I can.
Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! You ain't gonna win this! Oh, gold! They're fleeing! We must be too close to town for them! Yeah, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms!
This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Essa missão foi bem curtinha. Bom, são 9h15. Tem como salvar por aqui? Ah, mas aqui já mostra o salvamento automático. Foi agora. Então tá de boa. Eu posso sair do jogo. Deixa eu voltar pro menu. Dá um medo de não ter salvado. Voltar pro menu só pra conferir, né? Se tá salvo. Oxi. Ele reiniciou o jogo. Esse ainda. Não salvou. Ah, salvou. Ah, então ele sempre pergunta a dificuldade. Caramba, eu tomei um susto aqui. Mas salvou, então tá de boa. Aí se eu botar pra voltar pro menu, ele reinicia o jogo, né? Fiz errado aqui. Ou não? É, fiz. Bom, deixa ele reiniciar aqui de novo. Então, vou estar encerrando aqui a live. Ah, o Luan mandou mensagem no chat, eu nem vi. Ah, Luanzinho. Ai, fechei a Twitch. Não tinha visto não. Bom, vou estar encerrando a live aqui. Uma boa noite. Fui. Encerramos na Twitch.